What's going on, everyone? So it has been shaping up to be a crazy week in the quantum computer world. We have some major headlines and lots of stuff is happening. We've got a big conference in Paris. I'm going to try to do some coverage of that. And we have some big headlines as well this week. So we're going to go into those and let's get started. All right, so first and foremost, do y'all know who Bill Gates is? I sent a text to my friend as a joke, like, hey, who's this Bill Gates guy? Because he's saying that useful quantum computers will be 3 to 5 years away. And this was a huge headline from a household name and the co-founder of Microsoft. And he's saying there's a possibility that Jensen could be wrong. Really? Yeah, I mean, on this channel, we were operating under the assumption that Jensen's 20 to 30 year estimate was conservative at best. There is the possibility in the next 3 to 5 years that one of these techniques would get enough true logical qubits to solve some very tough problems. And Microsoft is a competitor in that space. Okay, so Bill is basically coming right at Jensen. This is a delayed response, but a very calculated response, if you ask me. Microsoft said in November 2024 that it is co-designing and building the world's most powerful quantum machine. So Microsoft, wow, good for you to see the opportunity in this space and position yourself accordingly. I regularly review that work at Microsoft, and I'm quite impressed with it. It could take longer. So he's saying it could take longer. This is both in terms of how you build a computer and what software you write to solve those problems. There's some hard work to be done, and Microsoft has been in the field for a long time. So really, really cool and historical when you have literally Bill Gates giving a cutting Jensen's estimate by 80%. 3 to 5 years, okay? And here's the thing, okay? Even Bill's estimate might be on the conservative end because we're already seeing quantum being used in commercial and enterprise on a small scale. It has to start somewhere, you guys. So what's another driver or something that's happening this week? So just today, Quantinuum announced a generative quantum AI breakthrough with massive commercial potential. So this is one of the biggest headlines that I've seen for a couple weeks, bigger than the Bill Gates headline. And I'll tell you why. Because realizing the potential of AI paired with quantum is the possibilities are limitless. Think about how good ChatGPT is currently on our traditional computers. Think about how good these large language models and all these AI companies are already running now. Imagine giving them a supercharged quantum computer to leverage their vast library of knowledge instantaneously and predict probabilities or run a million simulations before providing an answer. But all of this will happen in a second. We can dream about this because this is coming faster than you and I might think. Well, you know how I think about this. It's coming soon. So Quantinuum today announced a groundbreaking generative quantum AI framework, leveraging quantum-generated data to enable commercial applications in areas ranging from the development of medicines, predictive modeling of financial markets, and real-time optimization of global logistics and supply chains. The potential of these three capabilities alone is immense, and this framework is set to unlock solutions to complex problems. So, how did they do this? For the first time, data generated by Quantinuum's powerful H2 quantum computer can be harnessed to train AI systems, significantly enhancing the fidelity of AI models, allowing them to tackle challenges previously deemed unsolvable. Through this achievement, Quantinuum is setting a new standard for AI training and problem solving across various industries. We are one of the moments where the hypothetical is becoming real, and breakthroughs made possible by the precision of this quantum-generated data will create transformative commercial value across countless sectors. Okay, guys. So I just did a little shake. There's going to be a party. I don't know exactly when the party is going to be, but these type of headlines can't keep happening without some major shifts happening and inflows of money. And we can't ignore the acceleration of these headlines either. Since Google Willow, the reason I made this channel is because there's so much news and so many headlines and breakthroughs happening all the time that it's just kind of difficult to keep up with. But this story is probably one of the most crazy stories, because what we're looking at now is Quantinuum, who's a trusted name in this field, saying we are basically we have full stack capabilities, and we're delivering an entirely new approach that stands to revolutionize AI. So it's a little bit crazy. Let's read this a little bit more. While some may suggest that a standalone quantum computer is still years away, the commercial opportunities from this breakthrough are here and now. The generational of meaningful synthetic data, specifically when you do not have training data, is non-trivial, and we see it as a new era for AI unlocked by quantum technologies. So, what do we take from all this? Well, I think the writing is on the wall, and I think all of quantum and the sector and the technology really came under additional scrutiny after Jensen and Zuckerberg's historical comments that wiped 60% of the market cap off of all of these companies. And those who are curious, or those who wanted to learn more about what was really happening beneath the surface, right? Not just the headline, but wanted to look a little bit deeper, we keep finding all of this meat on the bone. And not only that, but it just keeps accelerating. So what does that mean? Well, we have IYQ, the opening ceremony, the International Year of Quantum, that's happening today. I think there's a live stream here. Let's see.
Hear from you, Katie. Then we have Krista Sfori with Microsoft, where she is Principal Research Manager of the Microsoft Quantum team. Then we have Takuya Kitagawa, President of QEra Computing, which is a spin-out from Harvard and MIT, and the work that actually I think was referenced in the previous talk. They use neutral atoms to do their quantum computing. And then finally we have Raj Hazra, CEO of Quantinuum, which uses trapped ion qubits to do quantum computing.
This guy.
Previously with the semiconductor industry. So we have a very kind of broad set of backgrounds and expertises. So my first question, I guess, to each of you, and I will point
This
out
is live, by the way. This wasn't planned.
panel about the lack of diversity on this panel. Most of these companies, but not all, are U.S. companies. So we have a Swiss company and a Singapore company representative, and we have diverse technologies being used by all of the people on the stage. So we look forward to kind of hearing.
So I'm going to cover this also today, and I'll get out my analysis. What are quantum stocks doing today? They're moving. They're moving in a healthy way, nothing crazy, and this is an exciting time. Now, last thing, I did post an article about how I think Rigetti holds a unique edge with their full stack quantum approach. Posted that article today. So I do want to do some analysis and op-eds. So basically I take in this article what's happening with the Bill Gates and Jensen comments. And then I talk about how Rigetti is approaching these solutions with hardware, software, and cloud. So definitely go take a look. If you haven't looked yet, check out the quantumbull.com. I put a lot of work into it to make the quantum computer revolution have a really cool front page. And that is all I've got for you guys today. I will be watching the IYQ and I will share what I learned.